Chapter 8. Crown of the Gladiator. The duel was set for the next day, in a great hall near the forum. No beasts, no tricks, just steel, will, and the eyes of Rome upon you. As dawn broke, I stood in the quiet of a small chamber, feeling the weight of my armor. Not the shining armor of a general, not the worn gear of a slave, but something in between, a symbol of the road I had walked. I thought of Caesar's hand on my shoulder, of the senator's cold stares, of chains and training yards, of the people's roar in the Colosseum. I realized then that this was bigger than revenge. It was about proving that no betrayal, no fall, no chain could stop a man who refuses to surrender his soul. When I walked into the hall, the space was already filled. Senators, soldiers, merchants, even simple laborers had gathered, eyes wide, breaths held. At the far end stood the emperor, the handsome, short blonde hair, 40 years old, athletic build, ancient Rome man, in armor more decorative than practical, but still dangerous. He had trained, that much I could see, but he carried his sword like a symbol, not a part of himself. We faced each other in the center. "No last words?" he asked, smirking. "Only this," I replied. "Power taken by treachery is always afraid. Power earned by sacrifice is not." The signal was given. Steel clashed. Sparks flew. He attacked with fury, hoping to end it quickly. I let him come, blocking, turning, conserving my strength. I had fought for my life before. For him, this was a show. For me, it was everything. He grew tired. His swings became heavy. In his eyes, I saw something more dangerous than hate. Doubt. That was when I stepped forward. With a series of precise strikes, I disarmed him, sending his sword skidding across the floor. He stumbled, falling to one knee, chest heaving, his crown tilted. The hall held its breath. I stood over him, my blade ready. The past screamed for blood. But I remembered the moment in the arena when I had spared a fallen man. Mercy was not weakness. It was power. I lowered my sword. "Rome," I said, turning to the crowd, "must never again bow to men who rule through fear. We need leaders who rise from service, not from shadows. I will not stain this moment with the same cowardice that killed Caesar." The people erupted. Some shouted my name. Others cried with relief. Even a few senators, seeing which way the wind now blew, bowed their heads. The emperor stared at me, defeated not only by my sword, but by the simple fact that I had chosen a path he never could understand. And the days that followed, the truth of Caesar's death spread, carried by witnesses who had stayed silent out of fear, now emboldened by the people's rage. The Senate, pressured by the roar of Rome, stripped the usurper of his title. And so, not by secret choice in a marble hall, but by the will of an awakened people, I was called to lead. When they placed the laurel crown near me, I hesitated, remembering the balcony where my journey had begun. "I am not a god," I told them. "I am a man who fell and rose again. Let my life be a promise that no matter how deep you are thrown into the dust, you can still stand, still fight, still rise higher than before." The crowd answered with a sound I will carry in my heart forever. I accepted not just a crown, but a responsibility to rule as the general Caesar believed in, as the gladiator the people had loved, and as the man who knew what it meant to lose everything and win it back with nothing but courage and will. That is how a slave became Rome's leader. That is how a fallen general, forged in the fire of the arena, became emperor, not by inheritance, not by intrigue, but by the strength to rise when the world had already written his ending. And if there is one thing you remember from my story, let it be this: you are never just what was done to you. You are what you decide to become after.